fall asleep in minutes. With this strange story, the town that forgot time somewhere far away, or maybe not so far at all, there is a quiet town that no map remembers. The roads that lead to it are long and empty, stretching through soft hills and silent trees, until the air itself feels slower, heavier, calmer. If you were driving, your eyelids might begin to feel just a little heavy, not in a dangerous way, just enough to make you wonder if time is moving differently here. And then, without noticing exactly when you would arrive, the town doesn't have a name on any sign. There is only a wooden post at the entrance, worn smooth by years of wind, with faint letters you can't quite read, no matter how long you stare. The people who live there don't seem to mind. In fact, they don't seem to notice anything unusual at all. The houses are small, warm, softly lit from within, each window glowing like a quiet lantern in the evening. And it is always evening here, not dark, not bright. Just that peaceful moment when the day is ending, and the night hasn't quite begun. The sky is painted in endless shades of soft blue and silver, clouds drifting slowly, as if they too have nowhere to be. In one of these houses, at the very end of a quiet street, lives someone just like you. They don't remember when they arrived. They don't remember deciding to stay. But they do remember how peaceful it felt the first night they lay down to rest, listening to the soft whisper of the wind outside their window. Tonight, they are lying in bed again. The blanket is warm, just the right weight, the kind that makes your body feel safe, still supported. Outside, the wind moves gently through the trees, a slow, steady rhythm like breathing, in and out, in and out. As they close their eyes, they begin to notice something strange, not frightening, just unusual. The sound of the wind is repeating, not in a loop, but almost like it's remembering itself. Each gust feels familiar, as if it has already happened and is happening again. Just a little softer each time. They open their eyes slightly. The room looks the same. The soft glow of the lamp, the quiet shadows in the corners, the gentle outline of furniture resting peacefully in place. But something is different. The clock on the wall isn't ticking, not because it's broken, but because it doesn't seem to need to. The hands haven't moved, and yet time is still passing, or at least it feels like it is. They don't feel alarmed, just curious, and a little more relaxed than before. Their breathing slows. Their thoughts begin to drift like clouds moving across that endless evening sky. And then very softly, they hear something new, a sound from the corner of the room, not a voice, not a movement, just a presence. It doesn't step forward, it doesn't come closer, it simply exists, quiet, patient, almost comforting, and somehow, they understand something without being told. This town doesn't forget time, time forgets everything except this place. The thought doesn't feel heavy, it feels soft. Like something you don't need to figure out right now. Something that can wait until tomorrow or the next day or whenever time decides to continue. Their eyes grow heavier now. The room grows softer, the edges of everything begin to blur, the presence in the corner doesn't move. It simply watches, not in a frightening way, but in the way a quiet night watches over the world. Outside, the wind continues its slow, gentle rhythm in and out, and as sleep begins to take them, they realize something else. They are not trying to fall asleep anymore. Sleep is simply finding them. Soft pause, and somewhere far away, or maybe very close, another house in the town begins to glow just a little brighter, as if welcoming someone else. The place where dreams begin again. The feeling of walking fades. The open space disappears, and slowly, gently, the sleeper returns, not fully, not all at once, just enough to feel the bed again, the soft weight of the blanket, the quiet stillness of the room. Their body hasn't moved. Not even a little, and yet it feels like they've traveled far. Their breathing remains slow, in and out, in and out. The room is darker now, not in a heavy way, just softer, like the light itself is drifting off to sleep. The corners of the room stretch gently, shadows blending into one another, until it's hard to tell where anything begins or ends. And then something changes. The ceiling above them is no longer a ceiling. It opens, not suddenly, not dramatically, but slowly. Like a curtain being pulled back by invisible hands. Beyond it, there is no sky, only a quiet, endless space filled with soft floating shapes, not stars, not clouds, something in between. They drift lazily, moving in slow patterns, like thoughts that haven't fully formed yet. Each one glows faintly with colors that are hard to name, soft blues, pale silvers, gentle shadows of light. And as the sleeper watches, they begin to notice something strange. Each shape feels familiar, not in a way they can explain, but in a way they can feel, like memories or dreams they once had and almost forgot. One shape drifts lower, closer, closer, until it hovers just above them. And for a moment, they see something inside it, a place, a quiet moment, a soft memory, a feeling of calm. It doesn't stay long. The shape drifts away again, joining the others in their slow, endless movement. And another takes its place. This one feels different, deeper, like a dream waiting to happen. As it moves closer, the air around them grows softer, heavier, warmer. Their eyes feel heavier too, even though they're already closed, even though they're already drifting. And then, without warning, but without fear, they begin to fall, not down, but inward through the shape, through the soft light, through the quiet feeling, through the space between thoughts. And suddenly they are somewhere else, a new place, a new beginning. A long, quiet hallway stretches before them, lined with doors on both sides. Each door is different. Some are old, wooden, gently worn, others smooth, almost glowing. Some slightly open, some completely closed. There is no sound here, only stillness. The kind of stillness that feels like it's waiting. They take a step forward, and this time their footsteps still make no sound. But something is different. The doors respond, not by moving, but by feeling. Each one holds something behind it, a story, a dream, a place they could go. They don't need to open all of them, only one, and somehow they already know which one. Halfway down the hallway on the left side, there is a door slightly open. A soft light spills out from the gap, warm, inviting, calm. They move toward it slowly, effortlessly, as if the hallway is guiding them there. As they reach the door, they pause, not out of hesitation, but because something inside them understands. Once they enter, they won't remember the hallway, they won't remember the town, they won't remember the strange presence or the silent street or the voice that spoke without sound. And that's okay, because what's waiting inside is rest, deep, peaceful, uninterrupted rest. The kind that feels like floating, like drifting, like being carried somewhere gentle and safe. Their hand reaches out slowly, softly, and the door opens just a little more. Warm light surrounds them. Their breathing slows even further, in and out, in and out. The world behind them fades. The hallway dissolves, the floating shapes disappear, and all that remains is the feeling of falling softly, deeply, comfortably into sleep. The room that has no edges, the door opens just enough. And the moment they step through, there is no doorway behind them anymore. No hallway, no walls, no shape to the space they've entered, only softness. A quiet, endless softness, like being surrounded by something that doesn't need form to exist. The ground beneath them is there, but not solid. It feels like standing on a memory or a dream that hasn't fully settled yet. There is no up, no down, no distance. And yet, they are not floating, they are not falling. They are simply held. Their body relaxes even more now, as if something unseen is gently supporting every part of them. Their shoulders loosen, their hands rest. Their breathing slows further still, in and out, in and out. There is nothing to look at here, nothing to focus on. And because of that, their mind begins to quiet. Thoughts drift in, but they don't stay. They pass through like soft ripples in still water, leaving no trace behind. A thought might begin, but it fades before it finishes. Another appears but dissolves just as gently, until even thinking itself feels unnecessary. Time doesn't exist here, not in the way it used to. There are no moments passing, no seconds moving forward, only a steady, peaceful now. And within that stillness, something begins to form, not a shape, not a figure, just a feeling, familiar, warm, like the comfort of being somewhere safe without needing to understand why. It surrounds them slowly, like a quiet presence settling into place, not watching, not waiting, just there. And with it comes a gentle realization. Soft as everything else here. There is nowhere else to go, nothing else to do, no next step, no next thought, only rest. Their breathing becomes even slower now, barely noticeable, in and out, in and out. The softness around them deepens, like a blanket layered over another, and another, each one lighter than the last. Their body feels distant now, not gone, just far away. Like it's already asleep, even if a small part of them is still drifting. And that drifting part begins to slow. The feeling of awareness softens, edges blur, everything quiets even more, until even the sense of being here begins. begins to fade, not suddenly, not completely, just enough to let go. The soft presence remains unchanged, steady, endless, and somewhere within it, almost too quiet to notice, comes a final understanding. Nothing in this place needs to end because nothing here ever begins, it simply is. And as that thought fades, like all the others before it, there is only stillness, only calm, only sleep. Growing deeper and deeper go the gentle loop of quiet dreams. There is no clear moment where sleep begins, and no clear moment where waking ends. Only a slow drifting between something and nothing, between awareness and rest. The softness remains endless, calm, unchanged. And within it, something very small begins to happen, a feeling, not new, not different, just returning, like something you've experienced before but can't quite place. A gentle rhythm in and out, in and out. It feels like breathing, but also like something more. Like the world itself is breathing with you. The quiet space around you rises and falls, not moving but somehow flowing. And with each slow rhythm, something forms, then fades, forms, then fades. A soft image appears, a quiet room familiar, a bed, a wind, a gentle glow of light that never fully brightens and never fully disappears. It's the same room as before, or maybe not exactly the same, softer now, simpler, like a memory of the room instead of the room itself. You are there. And not there, resting and drifting. The blanket is warm again, perfectly still, perfectly placed. Outside the window, there is that same endless evening sky, unchanged, waiting for nothing. The wind moves softly in and out, and just for a moment, you notice something. The sound, the feeling, the rhythm, it's the same as before, not repeated exactly, but close enough to feel familiar, like the story is gently beginning again, not from the start, but from wherever you are. There is no need to follow it, no need to understand it. It simply continues softly, endlessly. The room fades slightly, the edges blur. The window light becomes distant, and the softness returns again, wrapping around everything, the quiet space, the gentle rhythm, the drifting thoughts, all moving together like a slow, endless loop. And in that loop there is comfort, because nothing changes too quickly, nothing disappears too suddenly. Everything fades and returns in its own time. The feeling deepens, heavier now but in a gentle way, like sinking into something soft, something that holds you without effort. Your breathing slows even more, in and out, in and out. The rhythm continues, unchanging, steady, calm, and as everything softens once again, even the sense of the story begins to fade. The words grow quieter, the images lighter, the meaning less important, until all that remains is the feeling, calm, still, safe. And the loop continues, far in the distance now, barely there, like a dream remembering itself. The sound that stays soft, the loop continues, so gently now that it almost disappears. The room, the space, the drifting shapes all fade into something quieter, not gone, just distant, like a memory you no longer need to hold onto, and in their place something even softer remains. A sound barely there, so quiet it feels like you're imagining it, but it's steady, always there, just beneath everything else. A soft hum, or maybe a distant breeze, or something in between. It doesn't rise, it doesn't fall. It simply continues, and without noticing, your breathing begins to match it. In and out, slowly, naturally, without effort. Your body feels heavier now, but also lighter, resting deeper, sinking further, like being carried without movement. The sound stays the same, unchanging, calm. It doesn't ask anything of you, it doesn't lead anywhere, it just stays. And because it stays, everything else can rest. Thoughts slow even more until they are no longer thoughts, just soft impressions that come and go. Without forming, time fades again, not stretched, not paused, just gone. There is no waiting here, no before, no after, only this quiet moment that doesn't need to move. The sound continues, soft as ever, and somewhere within it there is a feeling, a gentle reassurance. Nothing needs your attention, nothing needs to be solved, nothing needs to be remembered. Everything is already as it should be. Your body rests deeper, your breathing softer, your awareness lighter, in and out, in and out. The sound becomes part of everything now, not separate, not noticeable, just there. Like the feeling of being asleep, before you realize you are. The last small pieces of awareness begin to drift like leaves settling on still water, no ripples, no disturbance, only stillness, only quiet, only rest. And as the sound continues unchanged, endless, soft, even, it begins to fade, not because it stops, but But because you no longer need to hear it, sleep has fully arrived, deep, gentle, complete. The quiet that remains there is no clear beginning now and no clear continuation, only quiet, a deep, steady quiet that doesn't feel empty, it feels full. Full of calm, full of rest, full of something that doesn't need words, nothing moves, nothing changes, and yet everything feels exactly as it should be. The sense of a place is gone, no room, no sky, no distance, just a soft, endless stillness. Your breathing is slow, so slow it almost disappears, in and out, each breath lighter than the last, until even breathing feels like part of the quiet. There are no thoughts now, or if they appear, they fade before they begin, like gentle waves that never reach the shore. Nothing holds, nothing stays, and that is what makes it peaceful, because there is nothing to carry, no story to follow, no image to see, no sound to notice, only this, only rest. The quiet deepens, but not in a heavy way, in a soft way, like sinking into something that has no bottom yet feels completely safe. There is no awareness of time, no sense of waiting, no feeling of next. Everything is already here, and here is enough. The body is fully at rest now, far away, almost forgotten. The mind is still not trying, not searching, not holding, and within this stillness, there is something very gentle, not a sound, not a thought, just a presence of calm, steady, endless, unchanging. It does not come closer, it does not move away, it simply remains. And because it remains, you can rest even deeper, letting go of the last small pieces of awareness, of feeling, of anything at all. The quiet holds everything softly, completely. And as everything settles fully, gently, there is nothing left to follow, nothing left to hear. Nothing left to do, only sleep, deep, endless, peaceful sleep. The endless, gentle drift there is no longer a sense of where you are, and no need to know, no edges, no direction, no distance, only a soft drifting so light it almost feels like nothing at all. The quiet remains deep, steady, unbroken, and within it, a gentle motion continues, not movement through space, but a slow, peaceful drifting inward, as if everything is settling into something even calmer. Your breathing is barely noticeable now, in and out. In and out, each breath softer than the one before until it blends into the stillness around you. There are no thoughts, no images, no sounds, only a faint sense of floating or resting or simply being, and even that feeling begins to fade. The drifting continues, but it doesn't go anywhere, it doesn't need to, because there is nowhere else to be. The calm deepens again, layer by layer, like soft waves that don't rise, only settle. There is nothing to hold on to, nothing to follow, nothing to remember. And in that emptiness, there is comfort, because nothing is required, nothing is expected, everything is already complete. The quiet stretches endlessly, without change, without interruption. And within it you rest completely. The last traces of awareness grow lighter, fainter, more distant, like a whisper that slowly disappears into silence. There is no need to notice it, no need to follow it. It simply fades, as everything else has faded before. The drifting slows not because it stops, but because there is nothing left to move. Only stillness, only calm, only rest. And in this final softness, sleep is no longer something you enter. It is simply what remains, endless, gentle, unchanging, the ending that feels like sleep. And in the quiet where nothing moves and nothing needs to, the story begins to fade, not suddenly, not completely, just gently, like a candle dimming, not going out, but softening into a warm glow. The town is no longer seen, the quiet street, the glowing windows, the endless evening sky all drift away like a dream you don't need to hold onto, because something deeper remains. A feeling, calm, still, safe. The sleeper rests now fully, peacefully, without thought, without effort, breathing slow, steady, soft, in and out, in and out. There are no more footsteps, no more doors, no more voices, only quiet. And in that quiet, everything is exactly as it should be. Nothing is missing. Nothing is waiting. Nothing needs to begin again. Because this is the ending. That isn't really an ending. It's just rest, endless, gentle, unchanging rest. And as the final trace of the story fades like mist in still air, sleep remains, deep, complete, and undisturbed.